Hi Heather.
Hi Dan.
We are in a briskly autumnal weathered Pukinmäki today.
We are. Actually, this is a perfect autumn morning because there's a little bit of a chill to the air. The leaves are yellow and orange and there's some red somewhere. No, not so much red. But yes, autumn is definitely here.
So, Pukinmäki.
Yes, Pukinmäki.
What year was the first mention of Pukinmäki?
I saw something like 1400 something.
1417.
It wasn't Pukinmäki at that time.
It was the first documentational mention of a house or village called Sonabu.
That's even earlier than the mention I have, which was about
1435 is the first time Pukinmäki is mentioned as Boxbacka.
Yes, that was what I was going to say. Yeah.
Nisse Pedersen received rail rights at the Boxbacka house, which became a noble manor.
Okay, close to the railway station.
Well, in 1862, Finland's first railway was completed and it ran along past Pukinmäki Manor. Trains started or began to stop there in 1886, and in 1896 they stopped there all year round.
Okay. And now they stop every 10, 15 minutes.
Well, in 1910, a station building was built.
Right.
Until then, it stopped at the manor. And then in 1982, the station was moved to where it currently is.
Okay, which spans Ring Road 1. Or not span? Covers Ring Road 1.
It's on
spans.
top of, yeah. What are we going to do today, Heather?
We're going to dive into Christmas and decorations.
We are. Tell us the history of this shop, Heather.
Okay, so it actually started because of Kalle, I'm going to say Weiste. I'm not exactly 100% sure on the pronunciation, but he had a paper shop in Kluvikatu. And who else is on Kluvikatu? Very famous Finnish brand also. Another famous Finnish brand.
I'm going to say Marimäki, but I'm probably wrong.
No, not Marimäki.
No, okay. Who was it?
Chocolate.
Oh, Karl Fatzer.
Karl Fatzer, yes. Right. Weiste had a paper shop and he imported some Christmas stars made from like silver thread. And he noticed that on Christmas Eve, there was only one left. So he managed to sell out. That one little trinket inspired a family empire.
And this is the only Christmas shop in Finland that we're going to, specifically Christmas shop.
Specifically Christmas shop.
Yeah. Okay, let's go in and have a look.
So we are here at Weiste Vanha Villa. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
Weiste Vanha Villa. Yes.
All right. Thank you. With Johanna. Now, your surname is also Weiste. How many generations descendant are you from the founder?
I'm a fourth generation.
Fourth generation.
Weiste.
All right. So your great-great-great-grandfather set up the business?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. So we're here in Pukinmäki. Has the factory always been here in Pukinmäki?
Yes, so Kalle Weiste, who was the founder of this company, he first lived in the city center of Helsinki.
Yeah.
But after 2 years, he moved here, where we are now, to this very building.
So this is he was actually living in this house.
Yes, he was living here.
Fantastic.
Yes. And then he started to build the factory around this place.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. When I was reading the history, the family history and the business history, a silver star was sort of the first product that sort of set everything in motion. Is that still a product that you are making and selling today?
It is actually. It's almost similar. It's the same shape. Only thing is that the material changed from the silver yarn to the plastic based.
Okay.
But it looks very similar to.
Okay. I guess maybe it lasts a little bit longer than the original one would have.
Yeah, they also last, but the silver has the tendency to go a little bit darker. You need to clean the silver in the house.
Sure, that's true. So we've walked through 6 rooms and every room is nicely color coordinated. How many product lines do you make?
We have around 2,000 products at the moment in our collection.
How long does a product stay in production before you decide, all right, this one stays or this one is consigned to the history books and you'll never make it again? Does that happen, that you make things and they're just not popular?
Yes, of course, because we have so many products. It always can happen that not everyone is a success. But our aim is to make a product which will last for, let's say, 3 to 5 years.
Okay, yes.
If it's only for 1 year, then it's not a big hit. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Okay, so the sustainability and the durability of the product is important.
Yes, especially in the production line, because then we have to make the molds sometimes, or
Sure.
the cutting tools and everything.
So how many products here do you manufacture and how many do you buy in from other companies?
Well, we manufacture those which hang from there. So
Okay.
it's the garlands for the tree,
tinsels
Yeah.
and the...
then
Utensils,
the treetop stars,
Yeah.
and then those filigree items we can see here. Those
Yeah.
are also made with a mold, and then the plastic baubles, those we make as well. Wreaths for the doors. Then what we don't do are those small Santas and the glass decorations.
And then I noticed you have food products as well. Christmas flavored foods.
Yes.
Are they local produced Finnish companies that you
Yes,
repackage?
it's quite a small Finnish company who delivers these to us. She's
Okay.
located in, I think it was in Laajasalo, not very
Okay.
far away from here.
Okay, quite close.
And we always buy from her because she has a very nice packaging, and the brand is nice.
So was it 1992, you got the President's Export Medal?
Yes.
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 So a lot of your products are sent abroad, and I noticed that you have an office or a representative in at least France, Germany, and UK. Is that
Yes,
correct?
correct.
Yeah. Is it correct that 80% of your production is actually going abroad?
Well, it depends a little bit of the year. Every
Okay,
year it's a little
yes.
bit different. Now it's a little bit less abroad and more to Finland actually at
Okay,
the moment. So we
okay.
are around 60-40.
60-40.
Percentage,
Okay. But still,
yes.
that's like 60% abroad. That's a good number.
Yes, especially the French like a lot our products. So
Do they?
that's our sort of main market.
Okay.
So I assume somewhere like this is very quiet between sort of January and July, and it really
Yes.
picks up 2 months maybe before Christmas?
Yeah, in the store, yes, yes. But the preparations and the collections because we mostly sell through the other stores.
Right.
So we meet them in January, February, and then make the plans for the production. And so we are very busy
the
the whole year.
background is the start of the year, and then the actual
Yes.
sort of seeing real people happens
True.
once it's Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Is there anything that I haven't asked that our listeners should know? Because our listeners are predominantly in Helsinki.
Okay.
So is there something that they should know about Faster?
Well, it's a good idea to come to visit this place because it's so historic. I don't know any other store which would be the home of the founder and then have this whole range shown here. So it's quite special, really. It's a nice idea to think that this place was here 100 years ago, and all those Christmases they have spent it here, and it has been something more. It's not only a nice product, but there is this.
There's a very
True
good backstory.
story,
Yeah,
yes.
true story. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
of course,
Yep.
you're the only Christmas-only store in Finland.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's also true. Yes.
Yeah. And what's
All
your
right.
most popular product? The thing that everybody either comes in and asks for, or everybody grabs as they get to the till. What's the one thing that you would say?
It's difficult to say because every time, every year, it's a little bit different.
Okay.
This year, it seems to be those garlands over there. It's very shiny. We call it the diamond silver. It's a sort of mixture of white and the silver.
Okay, we're standing by the maze of Pukinmäki.
The Aurinko-labyrinthi, the sun maze, and I'm going to say Pukinmäki is probably a really nice place to live, but their public parks and areas are somewhat less than inspiring. I am underwhelmed.
Yeah.
We
This-
saw the pond in the centre, which was half empty and had a very strange structure in the middle of it.
Yes.
I mean, actually, this sundial is I will say, it's quite cool, and it is solidly built. This is not something that young kiddies can
this
come
is-
and
This
muck
is the
up.
mini rock church for Pukinmäki.
All right, there you go.
We'll put the picture on socials.
Okay, you could use it as a temple for sure. It's just a shame that there's no sun today. I'd actually let me start again.
Like to see it in the
I
sunlight.
would like to see it in the sunlight to see how it actually works.
Yeah.
But it's quite beautiful. We've got granite and
Marble. Well,
marble,
fake marble.
Yeah, or maybe just cement. Nicely cut pieces of stone, and amazed that actually you do have to find the right part to get right the way through.
Yeah, I just walked over the top.
Yeah,
it's
we-
not
we
particularly
just-
low.
We cheated, so
Right.
it's what 80 centimetre wide chunks, so you can actually like walk on the top as well.
Okay, so we're standing by what was the fire station. Now, one thing about Pukinmäki
Yes.
is through its history for the last 150 to 200 years, it's been quite competitive with Malmi because it's the neighbouring district that's about the same size, but Malmi's just grown exponentially and Pukinmäki hasn't. The fire service was founded at the end of the 1800s here, a
Right.
volunteer service.
Yes.
Then it got moved to Malmi, so they started another one. And there's this long history of things being founded here, like PK35, the football team, was originally from Pukinmäki, and that's moved. And
So I'm really impressed because Pukinmäki comes from the Swedish name Boxbacka, buck being male goat, and now we have the first sight of a male goat surrounded by fire, which is quite cool. So,
dinner.
Really?
They're cooking the goat.
Yeah. Actually, it's quite easy to find goat meat in Helsinki, but probably not.
Probably not in Pukinmäki.
Yeah, I would think it. Although we've seen lots of Estonian food.
True.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
So, where are we, Heather?
We are in the Pukinmäki sports field.
Urheilupuisto.
Urheilupuisto. Yeah. It's a sports field for, you name it, there's a sports for it. So we've got a running track.
Yeah, this is one of the few that has a running track, to be fair.
Yeah, not so many have running.
But I think it's only a 6-lane running track, not an 8.
Even so.
Judging
We've got running, football, tennis, basketball, more football. I dare say most of these become skating fields in the winter.
Maybe not this winter, because the whole place is being renovated.
It looks like they're having some.
So the pitch in front of us, which for the listeners is the one by the road, that's kind of a sand pitch. 18 years ago is where I played football when I first moved to Finland.
So what are your takeaway memories from playing football in Finland on a sandy pitch?
It was horrible.
Oh.
The pitch doesn't look as sandy as it used to be. It looks a bit more solid now. This turns into a pitch as well as tennis courts.
Ah, okay,
And
yes.
that pitch over there, these are used for the Hesse Cup.
Of course, because, Hesse Cup needs lots of pitches for games, all at the same time.
Yeah. This is one of the bigger sports grounds because there is everything at this one.
Yes.
I've seen, normally when I'm here, there's people running around the running track. I don't think there is today. I haven't been here since I last played here, so it's been 18 years and nothing has changed. Maybe that's why the renovation's happening. So now that I've opened my notes, I can actually tell you a bit more about the sports park. So this is Pukinmäki Sports Park. It says it is a versatile sports complex with a 6-lane athletics track. I was right on that.
Yeah.
Discus and hammer throw areas, shot put area, long jump, tennis courts, beach volleyball courts, and a sand-filled artificial turf court for ball games. It also has a dedicated parkour area with 12 obstacles and an artificial grass base. It has a mini arena, a mini ring, outdoor exercise equipment, and free-to-use table tennis tables.
Nice.
So it really does have everything
It
here.
absolutely has everything. And actually, I can see what I think is the outdoor exercise.
Yeah, that's over there.
Someone actually exercising. Okay, so parkour, which is one of those sports that sort of bubbles along under the surface, and every now and again it pops up.
But has been going since the 50s, in essence.
Yeah, and then bubbles back down again.
So that's what's here. Let's have a look at some of the other facts that we've written down. I wanted to talk about the garden shop.
Talk away.
Gardener Julius Johansson founded a garden shop on the riverbank in 1911.
Over 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's still in the same location and is still run by the Johansson family in the 5th generation.
Okay.
So even more than the Christmas shop that we were at earlier.
Absolutely. But nice to know that local business here survives and thrives.
Unless it moves to Malmi.
Unless it moves to Malmi.
We might, when we go to Malmi, we might find the history of most of its businesses started in Pukinmäki.
No, possibly. I will say this is definitely predominantly a pedestrian area, a residential area. There's 8,863 as at the end of 2024.
Right.
Employment possibilities, 1,665 at the end of 2022.
So there's a couple more things I want to mention that are in this area that we're not doing because it is just starting to rain. There is the Longinoya Nature Trail, which is a nature trail for walks or runs, often partially paved.
Okay.
There is the Pukinmäki Urban Walk, which is a 2.8 mile loop trail that is partially paved and is good for running.
Nice.
And there's Falkula.
Falkula.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is only open on weekends for people like us. It's open predominantly for school kids and students who want to go and interact with the animals on weekdays. But it has a nice little cafe there in the summer. So we've just been into Konditoria Ehali.
Ehali, yes. And Eha is the lady that runs the show.
It's well known for its cakes, apparently.
And the customer that just came in had a big order.
That was nice.
Compact, I'm going to say. So you had a bun with...
It was custard-flavoured rakka.
It looked really good.
It was very nice, yes.
And she sprinkled a little bit of icing sugar on top,
it's those personal touches that make a local cafe, isn't it?
That was a nice touch.
Yeah, and you had
I had a...
fake lihapiarakka.
No. It was a meat pie, but it wasn't a Finnish meat pie. It was an Estonian meat pie, I'm going to guess. It was very nice. Minced meat and ham cooked together. It had a nice meaty flavour. The bun was a little bit sticky chewy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like dim sum, that's type of sticky chewy. But it was good. Coffee was excellent.
Mine less so.
Okay, but you took a fancy coffee.
Yeah, I'm a coffee snob, as my friends call me. Yeah. Well, I think we've just about done Pukinmäki from the basics. We didn't plan this one so much. It's a very residential area.
It's residential. If you're a family, there's loads of little parks to come to, and I'm pretty certain that weekends and evenings the parks are quite busy with lots of kiddies and people playing around. Big sports field, so that's quite nice.
Plenty of public transport running along the main roads here as well.
Yeah, so heaps of bus connections. So earlier, the P, I, N and K trains all stopped at Pukinmäki.
Which they don't anymore. There's only two that stop here now.
P, I, N and T.
N's a night train though, isn't it?
Is it?
One of them's a night train.
Night train. I know the K still is on, so it must be P-I-T-K.
I mean, those walking trails, we could maybe do one next year, see how they are. And talk about the city with people who come on the walks with us.
People who live in the city. All right, call to action. So if you are a regular listener to the podcast and you want to join us on a walk around Helsinki somewhere.
Maybe not around Helsinki, maybe around just one part of Helsinki.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's Pukinmäki covered by us for this episode. Please get in touch at cultural.hell1l@gmail.com. Well done. Yeah, tell people to come and join us because we've got lots of areas to do. What is our next one, Heather?
Our area, the next one, we're going back to the same sort of area we were a little while ago.
Northeast, northeast, really.
Northeast, yeah. So we're heading into what used to be Sippo. So the big land grab of the late 2000s, where Helsinki snatched land from Sippo. We're going back to that. We will have the dog with us as well because Helsinki's Koirametsä dog forest is inside one of these areas that we're going to be checking out.
That's Area 59.
Area 59.
Another bonus episode before that, but yes, we'll be doing that very soon. So stay tuned.
See you
Thanks,
soon.
Heather.
Thanks, Dan.